On our application page here on the GitHub, you can see where the application is supposed to be a CRUD application, and at the moment all we have is just two of these functionalities, which is the create and the read. So now what we need is the update and the delete. That's what is remaining, and in this video what we're going to do is look at is the update. Alright, so let's go ahead now and head over to the editor. Now we're gonna have to create a model. So the first model that we're going to create, well, the only model that we're going to create is our edit case model.php. And in this model, what we're going to do is we're going to open our PHP tag, and then we're going to have a class that we're going to call that case model. This will extend the model, the base controller. Then we're going to have a private function as usual, and this private function I'll call it edit case. In here we're going to check if a certain button is pressed. In this case, the button that we're going to check for is which we're going to use a post request. So the button that we're going to check for is an update. So in the previous video, would have I think would have looked at the submit. So we're also going to check for the isset. Yeah, not isset. If we get the ID, because we're gonna want the ID to be able to update a certain area in the database. We're gonna need the ID. We're gonna assign that ID to this value here. So the ID would be passed to the URL, similar to how when you are displaying just one case. And this is gonna be, we're gonna need the values, and I'm not gonna waste my time to type all that out. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and copy all of this here, and I left the date out, because what I'm going to do is for this one is going to be an updated underscore at date. Well, not date, just an updated underscore at, and this is going to be a date function, which is a PHP built-in function, which I'm going to take the year, the month, and the day. Should have a space there, and I'm also going to take I'm also going to take the hour, the minutes. I think that should be I think this is how it's formatted. Yeah, and a second. That's pretty much all we need for this. And as I look at this, I realize that I haven't created the updated date. So let's go to let's open phpMyAdmin, and meanwhile this is loading. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this off so that we can be able to accept this value here. Now I'm just going to create an SQL statement, and this SQL statement here, what it's going to do is that it's going to do the update. So we're going to say update cases. That's a table that we're looking at, and then we're going to set some values. I'll close this up. I think we're going to need to close that off, and here I'm just going to put them from here. So from the table that we're using, we're going to say the cases title is going to be equal to title, and that's how we're just going to do them. And then we're going to have the name, which is going to be equal to name, and that's pretty much how it's going to continue on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and copy all of these, and then I'm just going to paste it to not waste all that time typing it out, because it's basically you'll just have the gist of what is happening here. Just reformat this. So the age, the address, this now will be the updated underscore at, and this here will also be the updated underscore at, not add the case. Final thing that we'll need is where we're updating to. So we're gonna have to say, we're gonna put a where clause, and what I wanna do is I'm just gonna space this out, tab this out a little bit, and then I'm gonna put a where here, put it right here, so we can say where the ID is equal to the ID that is going to be passed to this thing here. So let's just get this up here now. And now what I want to do is go ahead and get this thing connected to the database and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say is statement get a variable there to prepare this. So I'm just gonna say get the database connection. We're gonna say database. We're gonna do connect, and then we use the prepare function that we have. This should actually be in here. Let's just put it here. Now we're gonna do some execution. So we're gonna execute the statement. We're gonna say execute, and this is where we're going to put the array. We're gonna use up. We're gonna assign the values as we normally do. So now we're just going to go ahead and get the title, and then the title is going to be mapped to this title here. So that's what we're going to do for that, and for pretty much all the others, what I'm going to do now is just going to copy and paste all of these values that will be adding in here. So let me just go ahead and format this, tab it out, and formatting correctly. Let me just give this a space because I don't know why it's not formatting correctly. That's pretty much that. So final thing that I want to do here is just to do a redirect, and this will not work at the moment, and I'm gonna fix it because this is just a common error, but it's something that I'm just gonna, not really something that's hard to fix. So I'm just gonna take the user back after it would have been submitted. I'm just gonna take the user back to the case page, because that's where they're gonna click from to edit it. And to fix this is that normally, like, you may have like some spaces or whatever, some white space, and what will happen is that it'll just show that error saying that it's sent already. And when I show the error, what I'm going to do is I'm going to comment this out, but all you need to do is just say OB underscore start. Now you remember that what that meant. That means this is a function. You can go ahead and just go on your browser and check that out. That's pretty much all we'll need for that. But the next thing that we need is our mediator, which is our controller. So we're gonna create that controller now. This will be our edit case control.php, and in here what we're going to do is basically as usual, we're gonna grab data that we need. So we're gonna open our PHP tags here, class edit case control, and this will extend the controller class. That's pretty much it. Then we're gonna create a public function that is going to accept the edit. So accept this well. This is gonna accept edit case. Edit case, and this is just going to go ahead and get an instance. So we have to get an instance which is going to be equal to the edit case model. Then we're going to return, and you want to ensure that you're returning here, or else it won't work. Or you could store this in a variable and then return it. So we're gonna get that function that we're using. So the edit case function, that's the function that is getting access to the private function, the private method, which we have not yet created. So let me go ahead and create that here. So we're gonna say public function. I would have called that get case, right? So we call it get edit case because this is a private. This up here is a private function, so it won't be able to access it from anywhere. So we're just gonna say return this as we're using it in the scope. This is that edit case. So that's like the case name. That's the private method, and then we have this public one here to access it. And over here we can grab it from the public function. So that's pretty much all we need for that there. Now we're gonna create a view, which will be our edit case view. Edit case PHP, and this is gonna be much like the add case. This is going to be closing. This is gonna be much like the add case. So I'm gonna copy some of the values or whatever, some of the code. So we're gonna say get the case that is that we want from the ID or whatever. That's what we're going to do there. Then we're gonna get the cases so we can loop through it. So we're gonna call a function because we have an instance of it, so we can call the display and call the display case ID function as the function that we used in the previous video. And here I'm just gonna create a div with a class of container. So this will give us our margin and stuff. UK container and margin from the top. That's what I want. And in here we're also going to create the for each loop so we can loop through everything. So here, then we're gonna say cases. This will be our case. For cases as case, then we will be able to use everything. So basically what I'm going to do is in here, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to copy everything because it's get the wrong one. This is basically that we're doing. So at the moment, what is happening is that this here is just a placeholder. So if we click in the input field, what will happen is that this will be removed. But if we have a value here, so if we have value instead, then this is dynamic. So this is basically being printed out in here. So that means we can grab it back whenever we submit. So in that case, that's what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is just copy that there, paste it in there, and what will happen is that here I'm just going to change this to edit. So that's going to be edit case, and here this will be value. And now because we have this, we can do the same like the previous video where we can say PHP and then we can echo case, and we can say case underscore title because that's the one that we're printing out here. And then we can go ahead and do the same for pretty much every other one of these. We won't be needing this, so we'll just remove that. We won't be needing the date picker, as we'll be displaying it differently. Here what we're going to do is we're going to do a PHP instead of printing out doing the we're not going to do the value. I don't think it will work on here. What we'll do is we'll say case, we'll say echo, we'll echo it out. First of all, we're gonna echo case, and then here we'll do the case underscore description. That's how we'll be able to print. I will just print it in between the text here tabs there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just copy all of this here, and then I'll explain whatever else needs explanation. So I'm just gonna copy from the form here to the char set and give this a little bit of tab over, some formatting. Now down here, what we want to do for the button is we want to change this to update the name, because that's the name that we're getting, that we passed into the if statement. And for the value, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the update as the name of the button here. So that's pretty much all that we need for that. And we also need to create the route. So we're gonna go ahead and create the route now, which is going to copy here, going to be the view. So this is going to be edit case as you see here. This I'm just going to put edit case. You can leave it just as is, but that is pretty much all we need for this thing. But there's one final thing that we need to do. Yeah, there's one final thing, and that is to call the function, because we have not yet called the function. So we're gonna do the same thing as we have here. So let me go ahead and put a comment, and this is gonna be the edit function instance. And we can do this because everything is being loaded on this index page here. So we're gonna basically do the same thing, and we're gonna say inst edit case, and this is going to be a new instance of edit case controller or control, and then we're going to use this instance, well, not this one, the other one, and we can use that to call the accept edit case function. Now if we should head over to the browser, we're going to get an error, but it's not something that we should really worry about. But let me go ahead and update this thing, because I said that I was going to do that. So here, cases table. In the meantime, I'm just gonna structure. I'm gonna load. In the meantime, I think I'm just gonna load this here, so that let that load in the meantime. I'm gonna add the updated at. So I'm gonna put it after the created underscore at. So if we should go ahead and wait for this to load, and we updated at, and I'm gonna put it to be a daytime. So daytime, and save. That's all we need. If we browse or look at the structure again, then we'll see that it is now updated up, but it's not the current timestamp. We're using the different one. We could put a current timestamp, but I don't know why I just decided that I have that one. Now let's test it out and see if it works. So if we click on read more, we're gonna get an error, but we're gonna fix it afterwards. Click on edit, we should see here, so it is being displayed out and everything. So let's test it out and say edit test, and somewhere, let's call it somewhere edit test, and this one we get in some space, but that doesn't really matter. We're gonna say edit test, and let's call this new me, and again we have to agree to the terms. So if we click on update, we'll see the error that we get. Infected underscore date and parameter invalid. So let's look at the model. Pretty sure we have some issue here. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. This is wrong. This should be updated underscore at. This should be updated underscore at. And they're saying that we don't have enough 2, 4, 2, 4 is it there? No, it should be like that, because the ID is going to come afterwards. So 2, 4, this should be update up. All right, let's just test this again and see if it's let's resend the data, because it's already in the browser. So just reset it. Case type tile should be case title. There's some PD errors that we're getting here. There we go. So this is the error that I'm looking for. So this is saying that the modifier is already sent. So now I'm going to go to the index page and I uncomment this thing. And that is just because of the redirect. If we remove the redirect, then it will go away. But I'm not going to remove the redirect. I also want to put it in here as well. I'm going to put a redirect to the home screen. So I already put it there. So this is just when we create a new case, then it's going to take us to the home screen. Let's go ahead now and refresh, and I'm going to send the data. So it's going to send us to the case. So you can see it changed. You can see, and now we have edit case test, and we also have edit somewhere edit, and we also have edit test down here, and new me. So you can see that it's being edited. So that's pretty much it. And if we look in the database as well, it should be updated in the database also. So you can see the changes there. That's pretty much it. So thanks for watching.